we didn't actually move any of the squadrons over here yet this time, so we'll just assign something from here. Light cruiser armor. Actually, let's make sure that we don't research these right now. We need to free up some slots from there. I mean, basically getting the research that we were doing, but other than that, probably not much. Right, so we almost have the tanks again. Maybe another week. Ooh, that's 4 divisions moving in there. Not great. Got some divisions here that will be able to defend for a while. Oh, but they managed to go over there. Now, I don't think they'll be moving south quite yet, but we may need to move in some troops there, just to delay them a little bit. Right, so we won that battle. There's actually no fights going on right now. They took that one, but that was to be expected. Did they already... Yeah, they did annex the Philippines in June, I think. The British actually have a couple ships here, as well as the United States Marines. We could move this one here. We are technically convoy attacking there, but that's kind of pointless right now, I suppose. How about we do some naval strike instead? As to be fair, the fighter bombers and light bombers are not necessarily the best fun for that, but if we could do a little bit of damage on them, that'd still be good. So we're gonna get the interceptors tomorrow and the day after that. It will take a while before these are actually capable of fighting, but once they are, we'll have a bit of a shorter distance to actually fight the enemy planes here. But both sides have kind of stopped for now. I'm actually okay with. Gives us a little bit of time to regroup. We got the planes, so I'm gonna do a quick save here. There we go. Then we'll get the tanks, and we'll probably put on. I mean, I suppose what we could do is actually make sure that we are building the pillboxes here, and then we're going to put in the tank division that we set up last time. Actually, I suppose we could put in the armor support. Or maybe we put in tank destroyer. Which one would be... Tank destroyers are actually a bit more expensive. We're gonna get tank destroyers anyway. Oh, and we might want to have some recon. The armored cars. We do want to have engineers, transports, and the Vision HQ, so that would technically leave no recon. Unless we don't take the tank destroyers or the artillery, and instead we take the armored cars and the armor support. That would make the production actually a little bit cheaper. Oh wait, there's no armored cars there. So we did have the armored car. Must have been blind then. Right, so... Actually, I think the armor support might have a little bit tank destroys in it. Check the... It does have a pretty decent piercing attack, so probably. We'll get the self-propelled artillery to help with that. So yeah, now the stats are a little bit better. Previously, yeah, that's gonna be still a pretty big division. And it's gonna take a long while, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Here we got a bit extra in upgrades again. There we go, that's the tanks. Well, the first ones anyway, and the second ones are going to be tomorrow. That does shorten the production time for the tank division quite a bit. They don't have too many divisions here, but we don't really have enough troops to attack. Might have enough troops to attack that one. We'll have to see, so hold on. General and that. Fine. Okay, so now it would be in May next year. There's still 10 months, but it's a bit less at least. I think the production cost has also gone down a tiny bit. Do a save right now that we got the tanks built, because that is something that we've been waiting for a long while to get. Now, of course, we won't be able to use them anytime soon, but once we can, it should be pretty good. At least on the surface. Technically, we do have these 3 divisions that we could start using to short out that one, and I'm pretty sure that these will not have the range. Actually, they do. Look around, attack over there then. Got quite a few divisions here. If we take that one, and if we could hold that one, that'd be nice. Then we could maybe expand the territory there. Okay, they do have all of the border manned except that one, and they are moving troops there. Also let them move in there, try to attack us again at the mountains, and then we'll push them back, I suppose. We have the interceptors here. What we could do is we could use them to do a bit of air superiority there. It's doing a decent bit of damage for their close air support. Although I don't think we're doing quite enough. We are fighting over here. A bit of a low organization for most of the planes. I mean, it is this. They haven't had time to regain their organization properly. I suppose the question is, do we have anything here that we could use as a... I suppose we could support attack there. Now, actually, the Communist China defense is at war with Japan. That's the only... Okay. Basically, we need to destroy Japan, just so that we can get our leadership in order again. Oh right, yeah, I got these to build again. I'd quite forgotten. Right, so the University, Ministry of War, Finance, Foreign Affairs, Waldetoft Party, Imperial Seat of Government, Major Movie Studio, or Police Headquarters Building. Look at those, what they do again. Right, so the National Police Building lowers the national revolt risk quite a bit. Counter-espionage. Studio less dissent. I mean, we don't have a huge dissent now anyway, but might not hurt. Then Imperial Seat of Government. Ooh, that would increase leadership, personal pride, national unity, and ruling party support. Not bad ones. On the other hand, the War Ministry... Oh, yeah. Or advanced education. We're going to take the advanced education, actually, because we need the leadership from there. So, university it is. Build that. It's going to increase the... increase dissent. Also, increase leadership at our capital. Costs a fair bit. But we can afford it. Hi Chris, we're doing okay. I mean, we managed to push the Japanese back a little bit, but they do still probably have a lot more troops available than we do. Not easy, but of course a lot of their troops are also fighting the Soviets. So they pushed back quite a bit. But we managed to secure the front over here, or the river over here, so they won't be able to get across as easily. And then, well, we're basically waiting for them to do again is just trying to attack the mountains here, break their divisions, and then we'll do a counterattack. And we actually managed to get ourselves some tanks now. Now, I'm not saying they're good tanks, and they actually have negative morale, so we might want to fix that as soon as possible. Armor unit, command and control, and I suppose we'll do the training as well. Throw those to the top. It's gonna be December before we can technically use tanks that way. I'd say that's a problem. We're not gonna do the coal rationing, or the supply rationing, or the petrol rationing. Which means that we no longer have dissent. Right, so we won the battle there. Send in of these divisions also there, because there's going to be a lot of divisions surrounding them. If we want to clear out the area, it's not going to be easy. Aha! Actually, no, we don't want to lower the officer recruitment rate right now. Build the National Center for Defense Research. Might not have any good tanks, but you're fighting Japanese and shouldn't have anything worth bragging about either or when it comes to armor. You're not wrong. Okay, so National Center for Defense Research. Chairman, in any current or future conflict, the prevention of our great nation will hinge upon our ability to innovate. Technological superiority will be essential for victory. Building National Center for Defense Research will allow us to tap into our nation's leadership ranks and will result in newer technologies being yielded more frequently than what can be achieved through traditional research. Seems like the Japanese have abandoned the peninsula. To some degree, they are sending in troops there, but they basically... we had a bit of a pocket here, or basically we held these so they sent in like 10 divisions through the port. And then they pushed us back a little bit, then they broke their divisions trying to drive us away from the mountains. So it kind of was left empty, but that's not as easy to defend as the mountains here, so we're just sticking to the mountains right now. Until we can regain some of our strength and such. I think we're gonna go with the also land warfare technologies. And... ooh. Okay, so focusing on land warfare research will enable us to deploy better trained infantrymen, tanks and other implements of ground warfare. If we decide to specialize in amphibious development, we may even be able to improve our transport ships as well. I think we're going to improve our infantry because that's our primary what we'll be using, so that might be the smartest idea. Okay, we have less than 3,000 manpower now, that's a bit concerning. We're gonna get the truck transport soon over there, that's good. Got another 5 divisions? No, 4 divisions by the looks of it. Being built. The fighter pilot training has been researched. Have a quick look. So the fighter pilot training is not bad right now. Not necessarily great either, but yeah, they do still have plenty of troops here at Zhatelier, mostly garrisons and such, but okay, so now they've moved in there. They do still have that under their control. I mean, once we have these... oh, they're doing a lot of ground attack on us. That's not great. We'll push them back. We have a fight over there. Okay. Pending this, they should be attacking us in a little bit, but if we can reinforce the troops a little... actually, yeah. Prioritize this division. Because this seems to be rather low on strength. Heavy armor design. Huzzah! Is that actually the second level or the first one? That's actually the third one, okay. Quickly have a look, what design is it? KB1. Oh. Well, that'd be pretty good. Of course, the terrains might not be quite favorable for that. Look at the simplified terrain map mode. But there's actually quite a bit of plains around here, but then there's a lot of mountains to get into Korea. And there's forests in the northern Manchuria, and yeah, so it's not going to be easy. Actually, oh right, so that's where the border should be. Fair enough, I suppose. Now, we might want to make sure that we have the 4 divisions in these, but don't need 5, I don't think. So we can start shifting some of the troops over here and start pushing along the river here to free up the troops. But we don't want to attack across the river, we just want to attack on the other side of the river. So it's going to take a little bit to move the troops around. Okay, so currently the tank division that we're building would be ready in November next year, but it's only being built on 60% speed. Right, so we got some troops around here that are mostly ready, I suppose. Okay, I mean, yeah, they're still waiting for the... basically, they are ready. Move them there. What we're going to do is we're going to attack the marines in the mountains there. Hopefully we can drive them away, and that will free up us a lot of divisions to start pushing around here. Or we can try to cut the port here again, away from the rest, and that might be okay. Have to see how it goes though. to look up the name of this peninsula on the Korean border. Really bad with Chinese geography. Honestly, I have no idea what the name of the peninsula is. I just know that the city over here is called Dalian. Although, actually, let's have a look. Region map mode. It's, it doesn't really tell it. Yaodong. Okay then. Now we've got these 4 divisions over here as well. We might as well send these help on something around here, because we are under attack. We can start exploiting some of this area as well. That'd be nice. We have a quick look at the resource map mode. So there's some factories, there's factories and some production. Skelly Boy, thanks for the follow. Right. We'll be building more air bases, but that's gonna take another month before they're finished. Then we're getting some escorts. Hopefully we'll help keeping our convoys safe. I'm actually a bit confused. Why are we building only 4 divisions here? Have we assigned them to wrong force or something? We might have. Oh, intelligence network. Will I be able to match the Japanese on the seas? Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. I'm building a little bit ships, but I'm kind of expecting the Allies to kind of mostly wreck their navy. And then what I'll do is I'll maybe grab myself some paratroopers, grab a port in the main island, or not necessarily main island, but somewhere in Japan, and then just quickly transport troops there. Intelligence network, so we can, if we don't want to get as much money, I mean, we got pretty bad modifiers for money anyway. I could all leave it to the US strategy. Yeah, and indeed, Scully, it would be quite a feat for China to beat Japan Navy, so yeah, I'm not gonna even try that. We got 9 ships right now, 2 of which are passenger ships. Basically transports, and then we got 3 light cruisers and 4 destroyers. Just wait for the nukes. That's also a good idea, actually. Speaking of nukes, we have researched a little bit of the nuclear tree, but not very far. I mean, the lack of available research has been quite of an annoyance right now. Paradox, and you'll get some super mutant soldiers. Sounds pretty good idea. Like to sit back and watch them burn. To a degree. Okay, so we got... Right, so these were the reinforcements that we sent from there. Good. We do have 6 divisions here. We're retreating from there. What I'm gonna do... I'm actually going to redeploy these over there. Once they are there, we're going to use these 3 divisions, hopefully get some close air support, and we might be able to drive them away from there. What we can try to do is encircle the troops here in the mountains, and then destroy them. At the same time, we're probably going to try to move a little bit further north. Although one thing that and that the only superpower radiation gives is cancer. You never know. You never know. What I'm kind of hoping is that the Japanese actually push the Soviets back from the Manchurian lands. And, like, I don't know, somewhere around here maybe. so that there's enough of a buffer that I can just go and grab the lands for myself and then liberate the Soviet lands. So yes, I'm technically hoping that my ally fails to some degree, at least on the Asian front. I mean, Europe, they're still holding on quite nicely, though the Germans have pushed back a little bit on some areas. It's already 1943, and the closest that they got to Moscow was somewhere around here, maybe. So the Germans are not going to win this. Unfortunately, the tanks are not getting any organization. Not yet, anyway. Might actually want to pull the general back. Increase the upgrades a tiny bit, and okay, we're not actually missing much in the reinforcements anymore. So we're still using a lot of manpower. Oh, here it comes. We'll break their divisions here. Gonna send in some extra troops. Help with that, and we do need to divert some more planes to defend that. Already fighting with those. Those are already fighting there, so we got 8 squadrons fighting there. What we can do is we can speed it up a little bit. China's made to be using manpower haphazardly. You're not wrong. It is kind of meant to be that. Ah, you can also be sent there. Priority. Don't need to do it continuously though. And over here, I think we're gonna start bombing the troops at the mountains. Hey Rommel, how's it going? Right, so it's both sides are bombing the other side, but we do have more interceptors, I think, on this region. And we have dug in quite deep in the mountains here, so we should be able to beat them back. The Marines are at least taking pretty hefty casualties. Plus are bombing us though, which I'm not very fond of. Well, they're trying to counterattack here with 1 division. Houses nobles at Rommel, that's quite a few. Hold on. Over here. Okay, so once we get these, we can actually research the next level of interceptors and the other plane types as well. That's gonna be good. They got 7 divisions attacking, we got 9 divisions defending. In terms of manpower, actually got a couple thousand less than what we do. Ooh, no reverse card. Fair enough. Oh, come on, game. There we go. Cruiser damage control system advances. Excellent. Oh, that's actually quite a bit of... No, it's over here. Well, we do want to have these go higher. I'm gonna keep those on the research queue, but I'm just gonna quickly save in case we have another accident. Finally got that major offensive in Liaodong, indeed. No, I think one of their divisions may have actually retreated already, or maybe even shattered. If they keep that going, then it'll be pretty good. Now then, we got the divisions here.